Good morning, Culers. It is time to wake up and Barca. Live Barcelona news coming at you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on the Undefeated channel. My friends, in today's episode, it is celebration time finally. We've been talking about this all year. Araujo renews, officially confirmed by Barcelona. It's going to be, I guess, announced today, and then Friday is going to be the official signing. But we've got it confirmed, at least, by the club and by all the major journalists. We've got Araujo confirmed until 2026. We'll talk about some of the details. We'll take a look at some reactions. I'll get your thoughts. Plus, in today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about the Spotify kits that have been released. We'll take a little sneak peek at some of those leaks. That's all happening today. If you are just finding us for the first time, welcome to the Undefeated community. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for live Barcelona news. That's what we got going on here today. And then we are also live for all of the Barcelona matches. I do the play-by-play commentary so you don't miss any of the action. And then you get to chat with Culers from around the world as we cheer on the Blaugrana. That's what we do here on the Undefeated community. It is really all about connecting Culers over our love of Barcelona. Despite any differences, despite any potential conflicts we may have outside of that, doesn't matter, friends. We are here to support the badge. We're here to support each other. All right? Live Barcelona news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Barcelona matches. Promo commercial over. Araujo contract renewed. Let's go ahead and kick things off the right way, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Mustache John.
All right. Araujo has renewed, my friends. It is official. We've got it from multiple media outlets. We'll go with BR Football. That's good enough. Ronald Araujo is set to extend his Barcelona contract until 2026 with a 1 billion euro release clause. That signing is going to be on Friday, according to our good friend Fabrizio Romano. Folks, no!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sack of potatoes. Man, I think that's 3 in a row that I've messed it up. Reset the counter. Anyway, we have been waiting all year long for Araujo to renew his contract. He has been outperforming his current wages by tenfold, maybe more. So I'm very curious to see what his final compensation is going to be. All the reports right now are focused on that 1 billion euro buyout, which is astonishing, which is good news for Barcelona. Throw that in the pile with Pedri, with hopefully what will soon to be a renewed Gavi contract with 1 billion euro buyouts. Ansu Fati as well. All of these young players that we have coming up are signing multi-year contracts with huge buyout clauses so that we're not going to have a Neymar situation on our hands where we're left high and dry going into a season. So Araujo, Pedri, Ansu, Gavi should be up next, and we are securing Barcelona's future moving forward. Again, this is huge for Barcelona. Culers from around the world can get excited about this one. I want to turn to the chat, get your reactions. If you're watching this on replay, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think Araujo is going to be getting paid on an annual basis? And how excited are you for Araujo 2026? Let's go, Visca Barca. Good morning, Stash Squad. How we doing, my friends? Let's see who we got in here. Kudis, good morning, sir. Still down in Florida, I'm assuming. Hope everything is going well. Hope you're enjoying that vacation. Says way too hot in sweaty Florida. Yeah, bro. Adma, good morning. Visca Barca to you as well. Winston, hello. Good morning. Chanel, welcome, my friend. Grand rising to you. Stay blessed. Love to have you in here. Ryan Scott, how we doing, sir? Good morning. Felipe's with us. Chanel says, journalists trying to cause chaos between FDJ and the club. Yes, they are. Look at this, folks. Let me jump over. We'll get on the Twitter. I was just seeing toxic things in here today. Let's see what we got here. We'll get to that maybe in a second. This one right here. Barca Center. Look, just because you're quoting sport doesn't mean that it's okay to give this fake news, clickbait nonsense. Oh, the dressing room has noticed that Frankie de Jong is not the same after the departure of his compatriot Ronald Koeman. Oh, okay, and this news is just coming out? It's just coming out. It's been 6 months. Ronald Koeman left 6 months ago, but now that there's a little window for the media to sliver their way in and create a divide, they're like, oh yeah, you notice how Frankie got upset at Xavi? Actually, everyone keeps saying that he hasn't been the same since Ronald Koeman left. I'm just saying, people have always said that. They've said that the last 6 months. I'm just bringing it up now, but people have always said that. I'm just trying to be a helpful journalist. Anyway, idiots. This is pure nonsense. The dressing room noticed. No, nah, dude. Who speaks for the dressing room? And how would this just come out now? You would think that if for the last 6 months, the dressing room has noticed that Frankie is different with Ronald Koeman not around, you would think that would come out a little bit earlier. But again, toxic journalism, toxic Culers, just trying to put a riff in the Barca community. We won't let it happen, folks. Not here, not on the Undefeated channel. Not gonna happen. We stick together. We support the We support the badge. We support each other. The Culers and the Blaugranes together. We support the players that are here, okay? Yes, we get upset with folks. Yes, we get frustrated. Yes, we have Dembele cam when needed. But we don't do this kind of nonsense. Oh, the whole dressing room sees it. They know. They know that Frankie's unhappy. Get real, you guys. Everything's fine. Frankie has every right to be upset about being consistently subbed off around the 60th minute, and he should be upset. He's a competitor. He wants to be on the pitch. He thinks he can offer something to the club, and I agree. So he has every right to be upset. How he handles it, how he responds to those feelings is what matters. But what he's not going to do is go running to the hills. Oh, Eric Ten Hag, please get me to Man United. No, you're not going to hear that. He is a Barcelona player. He is built for his DNA is built for Barcelona. I'm telling you, Frankie de Jong, for now, forever. Frankie de Jong. He stays. Just saying. Anyway, folks. Stay blessed, bringing up Madrid and City yesterday. We won't talk about it here on this show, but it was a hell of a match. I'll say that. It was a hell of a match. And it's not too hard for me to root for Pep Guardiola against Barcelona's biggest rival. That's not much of a stretch. You know what I'm saying? Barca fanatic, welcome back, sir. Good morning to you. Sandesh, hello, says De Jong will never leave Barca because it was his dream to play for us. Agreed. Completely agreed, my friend. Completely agreed. I always got to check my microphone. I got a new connection coming in, so hopefully we won't have these little every time I move the mic. Anyway, Ovi, good morning to you, sir. Glad to see you in here. Excuse me. FYI, Epcot is a Culers friendly zone. Thank you, Kudis. Ryan Scott says, what did you think of Man City game? I just talked about that. Stay blessed. Frankie deserves to play the full 90. Gavi is the one to be subbed. He's only 17. In that match in particular, I would have taken off Boosie. This is not, let me be very clear, this is not a hashtag Boosie to the bench. That is not what I'm saying. I love Boosie. He has earned that starting spot. He has proven me wrong for my assumptions last summer that he needed to be replaced. I was wrong. I will admit that. But with that said, in that match, down a goal, Frankie's playing well, Gavi's playing well. That's the time to take out Busquets, leave the more attacking players on, still throw on Nico, and let De Jong and Nico share that pivot responsibility, one up, one stays back. I know that is not what Xavi likes to do. He wants the single pivot. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. If your strategy relies on a pivot player that is so role specific that only one man named Sergio Busquets can meet the expectations of that role, you need to rethink your tactics. Okay? In Xavi we trust, but at the end of the day, that's not a good look. It's not a good look. So I understand why Frankie's upset. He has every right to be upset. I'm sure Xavi talked to him after that match. It is what it is. We've got a long summer for these players, Frankie, Nico in particular, to go through a training camp under Xavi to get that specific instruction to continue to develop in the way that Xavi wants. And I think they'll get more playing time next year. Just saying. Just saying. Sandesh says, Roberto, you're talking about Sergi Roberto, also looking at a 1-year contract extension. A lot of people are not happy about it. I don't mind it. I really don't. He's going to be taking a huge salary cut, so it's going to be pennies on the dollar for Sergi Roberto, who hasn't played all season long, but he is that right back to inverted midfielder that we've been looking for. I know he doesn't have the pace to stay out on the right wing. Neither does Dani Alves. So while it's not really an upgrade, it is, I would say, a lateral move to what we have from Dani Alves. So I'm not super upset about it. Okay, he's very versatile. He's a club legend because of La Remontada in Paris. Excuse me. Right? No. Yes? No, it was in Barcelona? Why am I having a brain fart? Why am I having a brain fart right now? La Remontada. That's not how you spell it. No. Why am I having such a... Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. La Remontada. There it is. Thank you. Can't spell. I can't think. Okay, it was in the Camp Nou. That's right. I had just left Barcelona the day before. For some reason, I was sitting there. I was like, was it in Paris? Why am I having such a brain fart? My goodness. Today's not my day, folks. Today's not my day, clearly. Anyway, Kuda says, I must not have had enough coffee because that looks like low. Let's hit them thumbs up. Yes, please do. Smash the likes as I drop my incredible lack of Barcelona knowledge on you. My goodness. Stay Blessed says, Xavi became predictable after the international break. Frankfurt coach figured him out, and now other coaches are taking notes. In particular, our wing play has really dropped down since the international break. I think that clubs have started to figure out how to trap Dembele, Adama, Ferran out on those wings. What we need to do is figure out a way to play more centrally through that middle. We've been trying with Aubameyang playing with his back to goal. It's been pretty ugly. So that has not been working out. We will figure something out. Okay, we have Ansu coming back. You got to remember right now we are without Pedri. We do have a long summer of Xavi ball tactics being implemented during training sessions. So more to come, folks. More to come. I do want to, what did I want to touch on? There's a couple things on the Twitter that I wanted to get to. Let me catch up on the chat real quick, and then we'll move on to a couple other subjects here. I want to talk about Barcelona kits, and I also want to take a look at a Gavi clip, if it's up. A couple more things that we'll talk about here, but I want to catch up on the chat real quick. He says, I think all of our new signings are cooling down a little bit. Now Ferran not taking any chances. Abba unnecessary passing. Adama, he is back to his Wolves days, says Ovi. I can't disagree too much with that assessment. I think Ferran never really brought his shooting boots from City. Left them behind in Manchester. Hopefully he'll go back over the summer and pick those up. Abba needs to be set up. And if we're not creating opportunities for Abba, setting him up for success, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Olivia, hello, good morning. Hope you have a wonderful day in class. Stay Blessed says, answering Fanatic here, Lissandro, looks like he would want Lissandro to come in. A lot of people are reporting that Lissandro is an option for Barcelona, but might have to pay that money. Barca Fanatic says, I want Guardiola. Might be a typo there. Which left center back would you get? Lissandro, Vardiol, or Skinner? I don't know why you're giving me those three. I'm not familiar with the second one, to be honest. I would go Lissandro just because he's the one that I think fits the Barcelona style the most. But I think if I could pick a center back who could maybe be available and maybe be affordable outside of Araujo just renewing, Christensen coming in, I would still go for De Ligt. That would still be my choice. Dutch heritage, experience with Frankie de Jong, Barcelona DNA, coming from Ajax, currently at Juventus. I know Chiellini and Bonucci are on their last leg, and that gives him the opportunity for more playing time. But if I was going to pick someone that, like I said, is potentially, I won't say in the transfer market, but I'll say approachable. For a center back who is approachable and affordable, I'm still going De Ligt on that one. Gotcha. Not super familiar with Vardiol there, so can't really give an opinion, to be honest. Sander says, Barca and Ajax have the same philosophy and play, so Lisandro Martinez is a good option. Sure, it is. I still say I would go with De Ligt. I like his stature there, but it is what it is. Anyway, a couple other things we want to talk about here, folks. Of course, we already talked about Ronald Araujo and his €1 billion release clause. I think that's huge. But let's take a look at these leaked kits for coming up for next year. First of all, this home kit, a la 2003-2004 Barcelona kit. Let's pull that up. Because this was the first year that we had President Joan Laporta at the helm, and also the first year that we had a young Ronaldinho come over from PSG. So it is very much a throwback to almost 20 years ago now. My goodness. Excuse me. Throw that gold Spotify kit on there. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. The gold over the dark blue and the Blaugrana. It's a nice look. I was very concerned about them going with a green. And again, this isn't official, but there have been a lot of reports showing designs very similar to this. So home kit right now, a throwback to the 2003-2004, the first year for Joan Laporta, the first year for Ronaldinho. Very nice. I like this one. If it comes out like this and the pattern on the sleeves too, the nice dark navy color, two-tone there, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. The polka on the sleeve also doesn't stand out in a way that, makes me not like this. I'm a fan. I'll say I am a fan of this one. Let's see what the reaction from the chat is on this home kit. Kuda says it looks great. Stay Blessed likes it. Ryan Scott says fresh kit. Olivia likes it. Right on. Okay. Very good, very good. Next up, folks. This is, I'm assuming, going to be the away kit. There's one more to look at. It's a white kit. Look out. I don't know if I like this one. Now, granted, the tone of the color might be a little bit off between it being posted on, snagged off of wherever it was snagged on the internet, posted on Twitter. Now it's being displayed on my monitor. Maybe it's slightly different from what I'm seeing, but I don't love the color. I don't know where they're even pulling it from, to be honest, because it's not the yellow in the badge. It's not the yellow from Catalonia. So I'm not even sure where this gold actually comes from. Maybe somebody in the chat can let me know. Kudos laughing at the mustard kit. Maybe it'll look better in person. We'll see. Maybe it'll look better in person. But this one, not even close to the level that the home kit is at. Home kit looks wonderful. Fantastic. I would give the home kit an 8 out of 10. This one, 4 out of 10. I was almost going to give it a 3. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Next one up, folks. Inter Milan. Oh, excuse me. No, that's Barcelona. It's basically Inter Milan. Let's see. What year was it? If I go Inter Milan Red Cross kit. Yep, there it is. There it is. Our brand new Barcelona kit for 2023 is pretty much Inter's kit with just a touch of blue. Not very creative, folks. Dislike on this one. One, it's a white kit, which just feels icky. Two, it is a lazy design. So I'm gonna give this one a 2 because whose idea was it? Who was sitting in the boardroom going, "Hey, let's get Barcelona to wear a white kit. Won't that be fun?" Yeah, that's not, people won't be upset about that, right? There's no connotations or anything about Barcelona wearing a white kit, right? That doesn't go against our culture or community or anything. White kit? No, bro. No. Downgrade. Downgrade on this one. I'm going to say home kit, great. Away kit, decent. Third kit, meh. Meh. Just saying. No bueno on this one, folks. No bueno. Let me get your thoughts, though. What do we think? Reaction to the potentially leaked kits there. A little bit different than what we saw a couple months ago. I think that white kit has been rumored for a while, but that mustard kit is a little bit different. Kuda says the white feels icky. Suyar says we're not submarines. Yeah, we're not the submarines, and we're not Los Blancos. You know what I'm saying? Winston says, I like the first one better, but the colors on the sleeves is cool. Fair. I like the little trim on the mustard shirt there, is what he's talking about, if we take a look at that. I don't mind the trim on the sleeve. That's all good. Felipe says, no white for me. I'm with you on that one. June says, make the third kit brown or gold. The second kit's going to be brown or gold. I like when we do something light and fun, like a pink, a purple, an orange even. We've had some ugly orange kits. We have had some ugly orange kits. Actually, I'm going to make a note right now. That might be a summer segment. Or it might be a standalone video, actually. We'll see. Barca's ugliest kits. Just making a little note, little side note, because upcoming this summer, folks, once the season ends, we'll have a little bit of free time on weekends, which means I'm going to be focusing on adding in new segments for Wake Up and Barca. I'm going to be focused on updating some of the graphics, some of the designs here, some of the layout that you're seeing, and I'm going to be focused on getting some consistent uploaded videos, some stuff that's more evergreen that I can let hang out there for a while. We do a lot of match previews, a lot of reactions, a lot of live streaming, and then a lot of match review content. But I want to get some stuff up there that can just sit forever and be nice little placeholder, not forever, but for a while, nice little placeholders that can continue to grow the community, to get some views, even when we're not being all that proactive. Just some of the ideas that I have. Of course, top 5 El Clasico moments. Talking about my FC Barcelona tattoo, how I got it, why I love the club. We could do best players by decade for Barcelona, best players by position. We could talk about some forgotten heroes like Edmilson, like Eider Gudjonsson, players like that. We can talk about Barcelona's worst transfers ever. That's not a new one, but we could definitely update that list. I've also talked about... Folks, I want to do like a short story. Like I'm talking like a 10-minute documentary called The Americule, a Mustache John story that really does a deep dive into how I got into Barcelona, why I love Barcelona so much, and is a promo for the channel and the community. I think the idea of labeling it The Americule, I think is a good tag. American Culé, The Americule. I don't think anybody's done that yet. Could be wrong. I'm trademarking that now. It's copyrighted. But beyond that, I think we can do some kit review stuff. So those are my ideas I'm working on for some more evergreen content, some stuff that doesn't become irrelevant after a couple of weeks. If you've got ideas, let me know. I love the ideas that I get from this community. It's one of the great things about having the Stash Squad around me. Speaking of the Stash Squad, there's Ayush. How we doing, sir? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Ayush says we need the stash map and Discord. They're coming. Don't worry. Discord is coming up fairly soon. We got to decide. The one thing about Discord that we have to decide is it going to be open to everybody? Is it going to be a sub-only thing? Is it going to be a members-only thing, which means I would have to create a membership and add more to it than just the Discord? I'll need to get some thoughts on that. I need to hear your feedback, for particularly those that have been hanging out here with us, been a part of the Stash Squad for a while. You guys get it. You guys know what we're trying to build here together. So adding in a Discord, it's another layer to the community. I want to hear your thoughts on, should that be free access to everybody? Should there be some sort of membership? Should it be sub only? What do we want to do with that in terms of making sure that there is good conversation, positive interaction on Discord there? Let me know your thoughts. Certainly open to it. Kimmy says open for everybody. Ovi, going back to the white kits, just says no to the white kits. Ayush says open to everyone, but some voice channels and chat channels will be members only. That's fair. Ovi says yes, we want Discord. I hear you, folks. I hear you. Discord coming. Let's see. Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about? Let me get back to my Twitter here. Oh, I just wanted to shout this out real quick. I love Gavi's attitude. Gavi has the undefeated mindset. This kid, I swear, this was against... who do we just play? Who do we just lose to? Guys, I'm telling... I might... I might be losing my mind today. It's a possibility. We do have Mallorca coming up on Sunday. I can't think of who we... Rayo Vallecano. My goodness. That I could not think of the club's name. I'm seriously having some trouble thinking today. Anyway, this clip comes from the match against Rayo, and this is a prime example of why I love Gavi so much. He gets dragged by the keeper, tells him to get, and then Gavi turns around like a pit bull. He says, "What did you do? I will murder you. I will leave you dead here on this pitch. You will be lying down in a pool of your own blood if you ever touch me again." I'm pretty sure that's what Gavi said. I'm not a lip reader, but I think that's pretty close. If you look at what he's saying, of course, translated to English, I'm pretty sure he's going, "I will slay you. I will slay you right here where you stand. You will never play another match of football again. Your wife and children will weep for you." Again, it's a close translation. I'm reading his lips, translating into English, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said to him. Love Gavi, the spirit, the aggression, the undefeated mentality, and he's only 17 years old. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, he needs to mature, he needs to grow up. No, absolutely not. You keep that spirit, Gavi. You keep that up. Love to see it. quickly becoming one of my favorites. Maybe I get a Gavi kit next year. Maybe. I don't know. I used to not buy kits all the time, and now I'm buying every kit that comes out. So we're going to have a home and away, a third kit. Maybe we have a European kit as well. Serginho Dest will be on one. I don't know who's up for the rest. Here's what I'll say. I don't get players that aren't established legends. So the chances of me getting someone like even a Frankie de Jong. I love Frankie, one of my favorite players, but I won't be getting a Frankie kit because if Frankie de Jong were to leave Barcelona for some reason and go play somewhere else, he hasn't done enough at the club to really be a legend that I can keep that kit and wear it decades to come, and people are like, oh yeah, absolutely, love it. So that's why I got Ronaldinho, Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol, Dani Alves, Messi, Busquets. I got Dest on my back right now because he's the first American to play for Barcelona, so that's different. He'll always be a legend for me. Outside of that, I'm not sure who I'll go with, but I'm thinking of maybe breaking my trend and going for some of these youngsters. Araujo would be on my short list. Gavi, Pedri. I'm hesitant to get an Ansu one. Just because I feel like everyone gets Ansu. Ansu's going to be the next Messi in terms of everyone being a fanboy. Because he's going to get the goals. You'll see. Right now it's Pedri. He's getting a lot of the attention. The little magic man. But when Ansu comes back and Ansu's the one scoring the goals, you'll see. All the fanboys will go over to Ansu. There's something, for some reason, I don't know why. I have a tendency to not go with where the crowd's going all the time. It just happens. I just bought my first Messi kit this summer. I never had one before. Like, one of my favorite players ever. But I know that everybody wears a Messi kit. So it's like, okay, that seat is taken, or that need is being served. I don't need to wear a Messi kit. You know what I'm saying? I like to do subtly unique, you know? So we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, folks. Anyway. What else? Ben says that the young rumors are growing. That's just because journalists know that they have the opportunity. That's all that is. We talked about that at the top of the episode. People going, oh, yeah, Frankie de Jong, he wants to reunite with Ten Hag at Manchester United. Oh, yeah, Frankie de Jong, he's never been happy ever since Ronald Koeman. Get real. It's clickbait journalism. Frankie de Jong is not going anywhere, my friends. He's going nowhere. Same with Dest. Dest can play on the left side. He can play on the right side. He's got too much versatility, too much potential. You're not going to find a replacement similar to Dest. So De Jong, Dest, both staying with us. Ayush says it's 10% my decision what kit he buys. You certainly have an input, Ayush. I love to get your opinion on things. Sandesh says, John, in case you don't know, Barca La Masia have some American talents too. Yes, there are still, I think, one or two Americans in La Masia right now trying to break through. It was looking like Conrad De La Fuente was going to be the first for a while there. Didn't break through. In that same summer that he was transferred out, Dest came in. Although Conrad got a couple of Champions League matches and a couple of friendlies in, did not get playing time in La Liga. So Serginho Dest becomes the first American to play for Barcelona. Stay Blessed says De Jong said he would extend his contract for 6 more seasons if Barca gives him the option. Exactly. He loves being at Barcelona. He ain't going anywhere, my friends. But you know who is? This guy. I'm going to get out of here and start my day. This was a wonderful conversation, a wonderful start to the day, a great episode of Wake Up and Barca because of you all right? Yes, I come in and I give my opinion about the news. I'm not here to be a journalist. I'm not here to give you the breaking news. I'm not here to be first. I'm not here to be right all the time. I'm here to connect with my fellow Culers. I am incredibly fortunate to have you all here as the Stash Squad, as the undefeated community. It's a wonderful start to the day, like I said. So we talked about Araujo. We talked about the new kits. We gave Gavi some credit. I love that kid. We dispelled the Dest and the De Jong rumors. So we got it all taken care of, folks. Shout out to my stash mods, Ayush, Kudis, Kyle Cash. I'm sure you're watching from Peru. The often defeated Mustache Steve. We haven't forgot about you, buddy. You're still asked about. Love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Go out there and do great things. Lots of positivity. High fives and hugs all around. I'll catch you next time right here on the Undefeated channel. My friends, thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Mwah.